Hi guys, this is just gonna be a short video on how I register everything that comes into our collection and which software I use. I'm gonna use Gabriel Knight for this demonstration purpose. So the program I'm using for this purpose is called Game Collector, and it's a database software that you can register all your collection in a very simple manner. And as you can see here on the left pane, you can see that it's categorized by system. So if I select the system, I can see every game in that category. And also here in the upper right corner, if I need to search for a game, for example Heretic, it will fetch that game, and so I can take a closer look at it. And here I can get information like date added, publisher, and the genre of the game. And beneath that we can also see like the cover of the game and a small video of the game. And it does this automatically when you add a game. So I'm going to show you now how I will add Gabriel Knight. So I click here and I can search the game by typing its name, like Gabriel Knight. So what the program does now is it connects to a central database from collectors.com and gives you a list of the games that fits this criteria. And as you can see here, I selected Gabriel Knight, and you can select default US edition or default EU edition. But since I have a barcode scanner, I find it easier just to scan the game with the barcode scanner. That way I can be pretty sure that it's gonna fetch the right game. I don't need to do any manual searching. So I add this to the collection, and as you can see, it has already fetched all the information from the game and even the trailer. But I can also open up a more detailed view of the game, and as you can see here, there are a lot of information that you can put in the database, and the system has already fetched the right title of the game, and it looks like it even put the right series, so it knows it's from the Gabriel Knight series. And you also have the platform and the date of release, the barcode, and it's selected CD-ROM, but we have the floppy, so we need to make changes there. And here you can see the developer and the collection status, index quantity, and so on. So if you select the details, we have even more information here. And here you can see system requirements, multiplayer support, and all kinds of neat information. We need to change the number of discs because we have the floppy version, it was an 11 discs. And we also have another tab called Personal, and here under Store I usually put the name of the donator who donated the game to the museum. And in this case I'm just gonna put John Smith. So then that's been added. I can also do the condition of the packets, and I'm gonna rate that excellent. So in the last tab here, I'm gonna add image files, and I take pictures of everything that comes here in the museum. So I'm going to select my pictures and add it to the database. And I'm gonna add all the pictures here. I try to make great quality photos of the game, so I can use it on Facebook and in later videos as well. So now that's been added, I can refresh here by selecting the game again. And now if I scroll down here, I will see the cover and the trailer. And here I will see the pictures that I added. Now, one of the most important things about preserving these old games is to take exact copies of the floppy disks. And I've been using a USB floppy drive that connects easily to the computer, and a program called FTK Image. Now this program is used by law enforcement and forensic data research, and you can see that when you're adding an entry into the system, it says add evidence item. And before that I will insert the diskette in the floppy drive, and now I can select the source, and it's a logical drive. And this is the A drive, which is my USB floppy drive, and finish. And it will read the diskette, and now I have it here under evidence item, and I can see the raw data on it. So from here I will select export disk image, And that will give me an option to add a image destination, and I will select a raw format. And here I have case number and evidence number, and I use, if I go into Gabriel Knight, I will have an index. When I inserted the game into the database, I will get an index and a unique number, and I will use that as a evidence number. So I will assign case number and evidence number, and unique description, I will just add the title of the game. And examiner, it's just gonna be my name here. I can also add notes if I want to. So then I'll just have the image destination folder, and I have a special folder here on the computer for the Gabriel Knight. So yeah, I'm gonna show you. Just go up one level, it's under pictures, and then we have DD files, and I will use that directory. Okay, so we'll paste it in here, and here I will insert the index number. This is the file name itself, so we'll copy that from the database. Okay, so then we are finished, and we can press start, and then it will now create a bit for bit exact image of the disk on the hard drive. So now it's finished, we will have two files. One is the image file, and the other is a text file. And if we take a closer look at the text file, we will see that it contains all the information about the image, size, and all kinds of detailed information. We also have the case number, evidence number, and description. And here is the size of the image file. Yeah, so now we can go to our database program again. And here we can add a file. We can go one up level and select the image file and add it to the database. So now I have the images, all the information about the game, who the donator was, and also the images of the game itself. Now the game has been properly cataloged and registered. It will just find its new home here on the shelf amongst other great adventure games. So if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully what was informative as well, I will ask you to subscribe to the channel and support our future work here. Until then, thank you and bye bye.